Hi, I'm Suzi Morris. So following on from the reds, let's take a look now at some of the wonderful earth pigments available in the Mussini oil range. This is a small sample of the extensive ranges of colours in the Mussini range. Now in theory, earth colours are not really vital on the palette, as they can be mixed via various ratios of red, yellow and blue. But having certain earth colours in the paint collection is really time-saving from mixing the same earth colour from scratch. When you're starting from scratch, you have to watch out that your colour doesn't become muddy or dull. And in the Schmincke ranges, there are so many really attractive colours that you can guarantee are going to work for you. But firstly, let's look at the types of earth colours the artist can use. There are everyday earths, as I call them, the siennas, burnt sienna, raw sienna and burnt umber. But the Mussini range also has some really incredible transparent earths. In my fumarole series of paintings, part of my process is celebrating the events that occur when the paint interacts on the canvas. This process requires the right medium, and high pigment content is vital for giving a high impact for the subject matter. Sometimes all I want to do is simply stain the canvas, so I find the Mussini transparency and high pigmentation offers all of this plus the ultimate in brilliance and purity. The sophisticated manufacturing process used by Schmincke has its roots with the old master's practice of combining selected artist oil with natural resins, and dates back to the late Middle Ages. In fact, as far back as Byzantine art during the first centuries, natural resins were used to enhance colour brilliance and give the impression of depth. The resin that Schmincke uses in the Mussini range is a natural Damar resin from Indonesia. Some of the earth colours I've used here are asphaltum black translucent. This is great for creating a really deep transparent brown, which allows through its translucency for other colours to show through. Another interesting one is natural Bohemian earth green. I often mix this with a little manganese, cerulean blue and white to make this quiet, almost duck egg colour, which I've used here in this painting. I'm adding a little bit of Schmincke transparent gel, and this gel in tubes improves gloss and transparency of oil colours. Recommended for setting up in transparency paintings, it also improves the translucence of the semi-transparent colours and should be mixed in a ratio of 1:1. The range of earth colours is really extensive. Oil paints with the most interesting names like Style de Grain Brun, a beautiful brown pink, mineral brown and Caput Mortuum, its name derived from alchemy, meaning death's head, due to being obtained from iron salts which were literally baked down to their dying embers. With a passion for using colour to communicate in my work, I really like to understand the effects of a colour. You can really draw upon that as an artist to ensure a painting's read as you'd want it to be. The meanings of colour is of course culturally and circumstance dependent. For me, the earth colours are all nature and the elements, and I find them really satisfying to work with. I particularly like using them juxtaposed next to a pure turquoise blue. My personal painting process involves a lot of time spent preparing colours on the palette before going to canvas. Once I've established my colour palette, I like to build up a painting in layers of glaze, and Mussini paints are perfect for this due to their high resin content, which adds gloss, luminosity and brilliance to the colours that really are second to none. Within the Mussini Norma Professional or Academy oil colour ranges from Schmincke, there's an extensive range of earth colours to explore on your palette with literally endless permutations.